MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Hamels will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a 4-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And with the cold winter just ahead, you can really start to feel it in the Chicago air. 51 degrees at first pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 0-2 home and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire. But really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
What a well executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
The windup and the 0-1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
James Paxton is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Nick Castellanos now. They'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Paxton is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. A 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's totaled 13 base hits in 54 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer so far in the series, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
The center field, number 11.
Runner at first following the error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 1-0 Yanks. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, there. Go, Britt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Torres brings it in, and quickly there are two away.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Schwarber, an Ohio native. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 out, nobody on. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Paxton peers in with the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, James Paxton, 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, James Paxton.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
now, Torres. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. LeMahieu stands at first with one out. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here now the 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. He got him on strikes.
The right fielder, number 99.
Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 down. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. And he lays off for ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. In the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. hit to right, but foul. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he takes strike 2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Coles picks it up. Oh, just in time, and that was awfully close.
The pitcher, Hamels.
So coming to the plate, Paul Hamels. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside. 1-0. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat.
Luke Voigt.
He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here's Hamels now on 2-0. Strike called. 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber moves over. He's got it 1 away.
now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch on its way. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one. Stanton is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number two.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Now here's the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. So striding in, Nicholas Castellanos back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've got to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Baez, a native of Puerto Rico. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Paxton has his sign. Here it is on 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Will start off the 5th in this one.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, James Paxton.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the big Canadian lefty James Paxton will bat next. First offering on its way. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Down the first baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Paxton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. And that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Anthony.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's the first hit of this one for the Cubbies.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Lo, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
From the stretch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. One now to Zobrist. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So a runner at first with one out now, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Paxton comes set. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. It remains 1-0. Ready once again. Torres is set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Torres.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos has it in his tracks. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Here's Zobrist now at second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming. Here it is. right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Hamels. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squaring around now is Hamels as he puts this one down. Torres hit the bag. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Hamels leads off first with 1 away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
The 3-2 pitch. Runner in there for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Javier Baez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just a tick behind for a strike. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt here. And he nails him at third. Great throw. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Yankees 1 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. The 0-1 on its way. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Now a fastball. Oh, looked below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
The 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit hard up the middle. And that's the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 2-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. This one to run deep off the bat of Gardner. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The pitcher.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting at a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Steve Cishek will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
Into the box, James Paxton, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, here's a case right here, D-Row, where as a pitcher you could really help himself with a 2-out RBI here. This would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's well in. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Gardner at third with 2 away. The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
On an RBI triple gets the Yankees a run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Striding in, Chris Bryant.
for the Cubs.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball one.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Adam Ottavino takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Adam Ottavino.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And they'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
1-1 to Schwarber. The 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7.
LeMahieu.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here it comes, 0-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Right
8th inning now from Chicago. The Yankees leading this one on the road as you take a look at our tail of the tape thus far. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground at first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward as he sends it on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Tommy La Stella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Tommy La Stella.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base in. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. One and one. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. And he's safe.
And that's great hustle right there. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dave, frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another 0-2 home. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance of hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Carl Edwards Jr. enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Stepping into the box, Luke Boyd will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Boyd.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number two.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You can tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
One out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball two.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hits this one hard the other way. Backhanded. Throw on to first, two gone.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
2 out, nobody on. Oof, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Gio Urshela would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of his zone.
Stepping up to the plate, Gio Urshela. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Tries to go the other way as this the air down the right field line. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Your attention, please.
So with the save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. For this lineup today, they're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. He's set and the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. first pitch on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Swung on and chopped toward the hole. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chapman's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. 2-0. This is in the air to left field. On the move is Stanton. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. So the Bronx Bombers move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. James Paxton takes home the win. Cole Hamels pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is James Paxton. The loss goes to Cole Hamels. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.